Quite impressed we found a secret out this year, that he was once a pharaoh when Egyptians ruled the world, and now the sorcerers ain't scared, trying to get him day and night. But first he has more guardians to protect his very life. He has the mummies from 1525 BC. He has the mummies protection from the new Ramses. He has the mummies. They're hanging by the Crystal Bay. He has the mummies protectors of the world today. He has the mummies from 1525 BC. He has the mummies protectors of the pharaoh team. He has the mummies. They're hanging by the Western Gate. He has the mummies. They're gonna save the world today. The Egyptian way, the mummies alive.
What are you? What do you want? I don't know any guy named Ramses.
Too bad.
The idea came to me in a dream. The device will cool the storehouse of Ra's power with the spirit of the wind.
You mean like a fan?
Oh, you've heard of it. But only I could combine the crude mechanics of your world with the wisdom of Egypt. Set free the power of Ra! It needs a little refinement.
No kidding.
What's going on?
Now that you've finished improving the hot rod, maybe I can take it for a ride. I've been itching to try it out. Or maybe it's the bandages.
Oh, all right. Just don't scratch the paint.
Come on, Ramses. I'll give you a ride home.
In the hot rock? Cool!
I will go with you to, help guard the prince.
You don't think I can protect the prince? In Egypt, you let me take Ramses in my chariot when you thought I was a man. Do you doubt me now because you know I'm a woman?
Man or woman, it doesn't matter. This world is new to us. We have a lot to learn. All of us.
Yeah, like how to treat a woman. I don't care what Jakal says. He doesn't respect me because I'm not a man. How can I expect someone to change after 3,500 years? He's just so mummified. Red light!
Thanks for the ride, I guess.
This manning of the red lights. Why would the Pharaoh's chariot ever stop for another? These people need to learn how to respect their king.
I need to learn how to take the bus.
Even without its horses, I would know the royal chariot of the sun. The prince is here! Attack!
Make way! Amateurs. With the strength of rock! Wrath will never let me hear the end of this. I haven't seen anyone drive like that since I was alive.
You're not a boy.
Disappointed? You drove so well, I was sure you were a woman.
No doubt you are. You are truly beautiful. You really know how to ride. I respect that. I'm sorry we bothered you.
I'm not.
When we've completed a small task, I shall find you.
I will look forward to that day.
This is it.
Awake, my Shepti.
Can a girl get any sleep around here?
Nice dog.
What a hunk. New in town?
You are Apep, the serpent of the desert.
Call me Pep in this form. Word beyond the Western Gate is that you're the real power in this kingdom. So, I will let you live if you do me one service. Help me get my hands on the boy prince, Rapses.
Why, whatever do you want with Rapses?
His grandfather drove me into the desert. The father and the grandfather, beyond my grasp. But the son lives again, and he can be made to suffer.
I like the way you think. But it's not like it used to be, when we could just ride in, kidnap the pharaoh, and stake him out on a sandhill to broil in the sun. Ah, those were the days. You must think modern. Market yourself. Become the in thing. It's the only way to lure Rapses into the open and away from those meddlesome mummies.
Got pep. Pepsicles. Cool as a desert prince.
Yeah, cool.
If you're a boy over 11 years old, but under 13, and you've ever had the feeling you're a born leader, you might have just what it takes to be a desert prince. Tryouts for the new Desert Prince are tomorrow afternoon in Golden Gate Park. Be there.
Cut! That's a wrap. Strike the set while I have a word with our star.
Talk fast, I'm out of here.
Don't fail me tomorrow. Making you a media phenomenon has cost me a small fortune.
Don't worry, Scarab. Tomorrow will be Rapses' last day.
What What are you doing? Pep wishes to destroy the boy. But to gain immortality, you need him alive.
Do not concern yourself, my dear. Once we find Rapses, I shall no longer need Pep.
Tonight on Lifestyles of the Inexplicably Famous, you can't turn on a TV, flip open a magazine, or swat a fly with a newspaper without seeing his face. Who else could it be but Pep? Come with me, Rod and Gletch, as we explore the mystique of this white-hot palindrome.
That two-timing weasel!
I was watching that.
You watch too much already. You're a slab potato.
Who died and made you raw?
Is there a problem?
Wrath, is the hot raw ready? I need some air.
Surely you jest.
The hot raw stays.
That's not fair!
We must stay close to Rapses.
Ugh. You don't trust my judgment, you don't trust me.
Why should I?
Well, someone got up on the wrong side of the sarcophagus.
I tell you, she is like no other woman I have ever seen. After we dispose of the boy... Shh.
Where is he?
Please, spare my men. They don't know you as I do. I like a lady who knows how to make an entrance.
You said you'd find me. Now you have.
Come ride with me to the ends of the earth.
Let's ride.
I have never known another like you. I want to make you my queen.
There is something you have to know. I am from another time, too.
The spell you hold over me is even greater than this magic.
I am here now for a reason. There are 3 others like me. We have been reawakened to protect the new incarnation of the Pharaoh's son.
Rapses? No! It cannot be!
What's wrong? You know of Rapses? No! Let me go!
Are you the sworn guardian of Rapses? Tell me, why must it be? If you guard the prince, you must share his fate.
He's not at his school.
I don't know how he got away.
We must set out to find him.
Don't you want to see him tap dance? Howie, tap dance. Wait! Let me leave an 8x10. I told you to be nice.
Am I too late?
Actually, we've been waiting for you. I see your grandfather's spirit in your eyes.
What?
It was he who drove me from Egypt. Rapses.
No one touches the prince.
Take them!
Better work fast.
Guys, I think I'll pass on the Desert Prince thing for now, but thanks anyway. Hello, mummies. You can save me anytime now. Over. Really, anytime. Over. Beat me up, Scotty. Anybody? Come on, guys. Back off, Desert dorks! Wait, cool! Hey!
Do not hurt the woman!
Give me the boy.
He must pay for what his grandfather did to me.
I need him alive.
With the strength of Ra!
Don't use the boy. The rest of you, stop them.
Let's get touched.
Call off your monsters, Scarab.
Fool. They aren't mine.
Don't drop him!
Armand, Raph, we must save the prince.
Coming! Then again, maybe not.
We must get to the western gate.
Fat chance, Scalehead. The mummies will squash your boys like bugs.
Stop!
You lost, Guardian.
Surely the mighty A.P.E.P. desires more than vengeance on a mere boy.
What do you propose?
You and I shall race. If I get to the far side of the bridge first, you shall release the boy and go back to your world.
And if I win?
Then you get the boy and me. I will stay at your side forever.
Done. Hold my prize.
You are mine, Enchantress!
We'll see. Coward!
What a woman.
I shall have her.
Nefertina!
Huh? Pep? You saved me.
I raced to win you, not lose you. I had no choice. It seems you have defeated me after all.
No! Don't go back!
Your turn.
Let go, you big old...
Are you injured, my prince?
Forget me. Nefertina is racing that snake guy on the bridge.
I don't know all that happened, but it seems I was not there for you when you needed it. Thanks to you, the young prince is safe. Are you all right?
I will be.
June 15th, 2103.
Ah, the Swiss Alps. At least they haven't changed over all these years. As elegant as ever. A pity I can't say the same for Lestrade's driving skills.
Let's get a closer look.
Inspector Lestrade was certain Professor Moriarty was behind New London's recent crime wave. There was only one way to convince her otherwise. Take her to Reichenbach Falls, where Moriarty had plunged to his death over 200 years ago.
There, look! That mighty pine was but a sapling then. Hold on! That tree saved my life. Now, as to Moriarty, there's a cave here somewhere. Yes! Set us down here! It's freezing year-round in here. He should be preserved just as I buried him. Observe.
Moriarty!
And none the handsomer for the years.
But then, who's that guy I saw in the hovercraft? Some relative?
Well, so far as I know, he had no heirs.
Well, we can be certain of one thing. That sure isn't Moriarty tooling all over New London.
Run! The cave's collapsing!
Sherlock Holmes. Bring Sherlock Holmes back to life. Back to life.
It's elementary, my dear Watson.
Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century.
Sherlock Holmes is on the case. Moriarty. Sherlock Holmes is on the case.
Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century.
Elementary, my dear Watson.
Welcome to the Plimlico Zoo. All our animals are robotronic. For African safari, press 1. For Jurassic jungle, press 2. For movie monsters, press 3.
Hang on!
Vacation in Galileo City. It's Southwest World.
Lestrade, report immediately. We need every inspector on duty now.
What's going on? I've never seen the city like this before.
There's a whole new criminal element. Most don't have any criminal records at all. We've got burglaries and looting all over town. This hasn't happened in over a century.
Very clever.
Clever? What's a worm-eaten 19th century rent-a-cop know about a 22nd century crime riot?
Well, first, this is no random crime wave.
Huh? What? You've been stewing in honey too long. How could you know that?
Careful observation and perceptive thought. Eyes and brains. Look, these looters bypassed all the luxury department stores and went straight for Bond Street jewels. Easy to trade for services. Then, notice all the microchip warehouses that were hit, passing up equally valuable commodities in other warehouses.
Rubbish and drivel. Why'd they break into the zoo? To steal the rides?
Some of them, yes, I presume.
And to what purpose are all these criminals working in tandem?
They are simply following their master's orders.
And now you're going to tell me where to find this man?
Elementary, my dear Chief Inspector. The underground. The crimes have all occurred near manholes or other entrances to the underground subway. And since this crime wave began here, that shall be our starting point. Coming, Lestrade? The robot can come too, if it likes.
All right, go. But stay in touch.
Hey, sir. This here map's got all the Olorave spots and anti-grav dance clubs. Only 6 credits. Then perhaps the Holo Watch? Tickets to the Roboball finals. You're lost, Zedhead.
Got 3 live ones at the northeast corner, Oxford Circle.
On 'em. You'll be lost without a proper map, sir. Just 10 credits off your e-bank card.
Have it, kid.
The name's Deirdre, officer, not kid.
Hey, man. I can't let you go down under alone. Even with the Yardie. 100 credits? Man, that'll buy the best guy in the city.
And that would be you?
Yo, Tennyson. Yo, he's a swift one, man. I can see that right away.
Could you? 100 quid, credits says I can tell you more about you than you can about me.
Man, you're on. Let's do it.
You used to play soccer for Brixton and had big dreams, but a knee injury ended all that. You've taken up boxing and despite the knee are quite good, though you favor your left. You liked raspberry sour, linguine, and a girl named JC, whom you don't get to see as much as you'd like. Your turn.
No way, man. No way. You win. All I can say about you is use that funky word quid. And you got messed up styles, man. Almost like from another century.
Kid's not bad.
Yo, how'd you do that, man? You been following me?
Observation and deduction, my boy. I simply used my eyes and my brains. Your scarf tells me you're from Brixton. You expertly kicked that can to the rubbish bin using your instep. A soccer move.
Oh, please. That's obvious.
But it caused you pain in your knee, so I deduced that that was a logical reason you had to give it up. You have a slight cut on your left eyebrow, a common boxing injury. Your left forearm is larger than your right, plus you have some ink staining the side of your left hand. Lefties usually favor their predominant side. There's a piece of linguine on your shoe, and the raspberry sours have stained your tongue purple. As did JC. There's her name and number. And since you're here instead of with her, I simply deduced...
Zed! Who do you think you are, man? Sherlock Holmes?
One and the same.
Yeah, and I suppose he's Watson.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Pay no heed. The robot's delusional. It believes it's Watson just because it's downloaded a few old books.
He looks like Sherlock Holmes.
A long story I shall gladly tell you later. Now, as to our wager, I'd like to procure your services to guide us through the underground. Agreed?
Agreed. The name is Wiggins. But I have to warn you, there's been some nasty doings down there lately.
Precisely why we must go there.
Oh, couple of tourists lost their way. If you want to stay healthy, hand over the good stuff.
Inspector Lestrade, New Scotland Yard. At your service.
A Yardie! She'll have one of them cool hollow trackers.
We can track all the Yardies with it. Get her!
Really, Holmes? As gentlemen, don't you think we...
Clearly, the lady can take care of herself. And please, you're not a gentle man, you're a robot.
Dear me, I'm quite rusty at this.
Now, be specific, Wiggins. I need to know the precise epicenter of all this criminal activity.
Has
London changed so radically? I've never heard of...
Nicely done, Inspector.
Thanks, Watson. I have 3 felons to be picked up at the Oxford Underground.
Wiggins, please concentrate.
Yeah, Piccadilly. Yo, that's where it all began.
Then we must go there without delay.
No, man. The noise around town is you go in, you don't come out yourself again.
I'm quite certain I can use you and your companion's services another time, Wiggins.
Sweet. It's straight on that way. But watch your back, all right?
Lestrade, let's go.
Yo, he sure acts like Sherlock Holmes.
Do you hear that? The tunnel's vibrating.
I'm detecting illegal levels of ozone and rising.
What could that mean?
You'll soon find out.
Fenwick, of course! This crime wave is your doing!
Look out!
Holmes, look out! Hey!
No! Emergency system failure.
If you just step to your left. Perfect.
Inventive, but not near enough. Sleep well.
What? No, you can't let... You won't get away with this, Fenwick!
I already have. And Little Miss Crime Fighter's going straight to #1 on the Yard's most wanted list. But first, a nap. I'm taking no chances with my little Yardie. In fact, I'm going to crime-notize her personally.
Well, that's a nasty bit of the 22nd century I'd just as soon have missed. As for the handcuffs... Oh, I suppose I must ask the female.
All right! I'm awake.
Tell me what wires to attach where, and I can get Watson back in service.
The blue wires to the right copper circuit, the red ones to the left.
Dear me, let me get those handcuffs.
Thanks. Good to have you back. My department?
Perhaps I should try.
That won't be necessary.
What are you doing?
Getting us out of here.
This time I'll bust it wide open.
Excellent. The track's still live. Lestrade, get this train running. We'll need a quick getaway once I eradicate the source of this crime wave.
Okay, Kramer. Go burglarize the Chase Computer Company.
Here's what you are taking. Nothing else.
As I suspected, they are changing ordinary citizens into criminals. And they are definitely on a shopping spree. But to what purpose? Decidedly low tech, but effective. No! Behind you! Stun him!
Holmes, are you all right?
Me? It's you who are injured. Does it hurt?
I'm made of metal, remember?
Let's go. These boilers would blow any minute.
Blasted antiques! Even the great Sherlock Holmes couldn't get this rust bucket moving.
What's needed is a little 19th century technology. Full speed ahead, Lestrade.
The power's gone! No brakes! Now where are we going?
Due south. So that would mean our next stop is...
A brick wall!
Prepare for a swim.
What?
If I'm not mistaken, the Thames River is just behind that. Watson! Watson, where's Watson?
Compudroids are pretty heavy!
Watson! Watson, blast you! Where are you? You can't be at the bottom of the river.
I'll call the dredgers.
Dredgers? What good will they be? You know how polluted this river is, just as it was even in my time. If they find him at all, he'll be a useless heap of corroded circuitry. Watson!
We'll get you a new compudroid.
I don't want any compudroid. I want Watson!
Holmes? Is that you?
Watson? Honestly, Watson, we've got to get you waterproofed if you're going to continue with this tomfoolery.
Oh, you called me Watson.
It is your name, isn't it? Look, old boy, I suppose I didn't realize until I thought I'd lost you how much I have come to depend on you. One mustn't judge the metal of a person by his outside, which in your case is metal, but by what's inside, which is most decidedly Watson, through and through.
Not completely.
Lestrade, I've just got the damage report. You have got some explaining to do. I want you in my office AS immediately.
Right away, sir. They finally found a way to decriminalize all those people. It looks like they got the criminal element back under control.
For the moment. 221B Baker Street. It's still here. Someone's been eating fish and chips in here.
Oh, probably the workmen I sent over to air things out. It's yours, if you want to live here.
I'd like nothing better. But where is Watson? What have you done with him? He should be here.
Coming, Holmes.
Watson! Why, you look...
Like the Dr. John Watson of old? I certainly hope so. Thanks to that new elastomask technology New Scotland Yard's been working on.
I'm speechless. It's remarkable.
I have one more surprise. New Scotland Yard would like to retain you as a consultant.
Superb! Send my new cases over straight away.
No. You'll be working under me.
You? Balderdash! What sort of a world has this become?
A better one. For women.
And men?
That rather depends on the man, wouldn't you say?
Touché, Watson.
I'd better head back to the yard. I'm overdue to go offline.
The yard?
Why, yes. Where else would I go?
It's elementary, my dear Watson. This is your home. Here, with me.
I would be honored.
Good. Because this crime-natizing caper is far from over. The real villain remains at large.
Imagine, if you will, the circus amusement park, life-size. With magic, there is always a trick.
Wow.
Impressive. Very impressive indeed.
Making the big top disappear. What a great publicity stunt for the new amusement park, Senator.
And above all, a great publicity stunt for me. I find your proposal quite intriguing, Mr. Cooper. Shirley will be in contact with you to work out all the details. After you, Mr. Cooper. Thank you.
Well, Senator, it looks like your life is hanging from a thread. This is Duke Paparazzo with breaking news coming to you live from the Electro City Hall. All concerns and efforts here are focused on Senator Dobbs, his secretary, a Miss Shirley Lindquist, and world-renowned magician Ace Cooper, who are trapped in an elevator that hangs precariously by one thin cable 24 stories high up in City Hall. Well, what are you waiting for? An invitation to the funeral?
Captain, all of the doors are blocked.
What? Get out of the way. Blow the door open! Clear this crowd out immediately!
Well, do something, Cooper. You're the magician, aren't you? Exactly, Senator. A magician, not an explosives expert. A bomb? Help! Help!
Don't advance any further. I am in control of City Hall now. And I warn you right now, the slightest provocation and I hit the detonator. And then you can say goodbye to Dobbs.
No! Help me!
What do we do now, Captain?
He's bluffing. We're going in.
What? No! Don't move! The staircase might be rigged with explosives, too!
The elevator goes next. Nobody move!
This madman is controlling everything with his computer. Why me? Cosmo, do you read me?
You have to get into City Hall's mainframe computer.
Hang in there, Ace. I'm on it, man.
Listen, mister, what is it that you want from us? I can get you anything you want. Money, a passport, a plane out of the country.
I want you to return the money, Dobbs. The money you have been embezzling from the funds of the construction of the circus amusement park.
What are you talking about? This is totally absurd.
You have 10 minutes, Senator. After which time Electro City will have to elect a new leader.
Access refused, Cosmo.
This psycho is no dummy. He's locked all the systems, and he's the only one who can control them. Yes. Hey, Angel, I've got an idea.
Senator, I wonder if maybe you could...
Are you losing your mind? You don't expect me to give in just to please this crackpot?
Time is running out.
Okay, Angel, you should be able to hook me up to Ace now.
As you wish, Cosmo.
Ace, Cosmo here. Hey. Okay, man, I've just introduced a virus into the City Hall's mainframe. The bomber can't see anything on his screen, and he has momentarily lost contact.
Meaning?
Well, it should take him like, 2 minutes maximum to figure out the virus and neutralize it.
Cosmo, I've always appreciated your sense of timing.
Get ready. Grab onto my cape. Hurry! Miss Lindquist, you should know the hierarchy of City Hall.
Oh, I'm so sorry. After you, Senator.
Thank you, Miss Lindquist. Cowards first.
If they think they can outsmart me, they've got another thing coming to them. Just a minute.
Thanks, Cooper. Cooper, not only have you saved a life, but you have just
Get out of the way,
saved-
Dobbs. The bomb's about to go off.
Ace, he's already figured out the code to the virus.
Miss, hurry up.
Shoot! Now I've got to run in my stocking.
During this most harrowing of events, each and every one of the people involved proved his calm and his courage beyond a doubt. But, above all, I would like to extend my enormous gratitude to Ace Cooper. Without his help, I fear that the rest of us might no longer be of this world.
Senator, what do you have to say about the allegations leveled at you by the hostage-taker concerning certain financial dealings?
Unmitigated lies from the mouth of a psychopath, a complete madman, desperate for attention.
Our financial records here at City Hall are impeccable.
Tell us, Mr. Cooper, what happened up there?
I'll get you to confess in the end, Dobbs. And this time, no Ace Cooper to save the day.
I thought I ordered you to get rid of him.
Well, that's what I did. I had him fired.
That is not at all what I meant when I said get rid of.
Cosmo, I owe you one for this.
That dude who pulled it off is like a hacker genius.
This whole thing stinks. Convinced that Dobbs was hiding something.
You mean this is a job for the magician?
Could be.
Finally, I've been trying to reach you. Can you stop by the office?
I'll be right there.
About 2 weeks ago, a man came storming into headquarters, screaming about having discovered embezzlement and other dirty dealings.
And you think that's our hostage taker?
Entirely possible. He seemed right off his rocker. Friedrichs had him thrown out without even questioning him.
And what do you know about him?
Just that he claims to have worked at City Hall.
There you go, Lieutenant. This is the last file of City Hall employees.
None of them look like the guy we're looking for. Hey, sorry, Ace. I guess I'm barking at the wrong tree. I might be losing my intuition.
Miss Lesage, see if you can find a file on former employees.
Yes, here's a file of terminated employees.
Hi, my name's Bill Peach, and I'm responsible for computer accounts.
That's him. I was right after all.
That's strange. According to the information we have here, Peach was a model employee. He worked overtime every evening and even on weekends. Seems like City Hall was his whole life.
This neighborhood is really quiet.
Yeah, we're gonna have to use the silencing.
You know, even though I know this guy is a psycho, I get the feeling he isn't all that bad.
You seem to forget that he almost had 3 people killed, including you. Compliments of Senator Dobbs.
Let's get out of here.
These guys look like they're up to no good.
They're coming! Open this darn door! Ace, I know them. They're hired assassins.
Peach!
Too late.
It's just a mannequin. Peach outsmarted him this time.
What a pity, Mr. Cooper. You're too late.
Hey, all of these blueprints. It's the Magic Express. Cosmo's in danger.
Cosmo, are you tampering with the Magic Express's control center?
Cosmo, please. Come to the piloting station as soon as possible.
Man, this new game's awesome.
Angel, Cosmo, come in. Do you read me?
Ace, I'm having a systems malfunction. Someone has introduced a virus into my system.
Ace, look! Ace! Watch out!
Whoa! Cool! Man, did they ever improve their motion signal?
Attention all units. There's an out-of-control train speeding down the expressway, heading for Sunset Boulevard.
The Magic Express!
Clear the area! Bring in the helicopter!
Angel, what is going on here? Angel, the door, please!
Cosmo, I have lost control over the Magic Express's operation system.
Angel, open the flippin' door!
A mad train? What? Peach is on TV? Are you sure?
This train is now under my control, and I've directed it towards the Circus Amusement Park.
My park! That madman wants to destroy my park!
Dobbs, if you don't return the money, you and you alone will be responsible for the deaths of thousands of people.
This guy is stark raving mad.
I never thought he would have gone this far. Senator, I wonder if maybe...
Out of the question! I will not give in to this psycho.
But, Senator, the circus is full of innocent people!
Lieutenant Vega, in the back of the helicopter there are some explosives. Use them to stop the Magic Express.
But there are people in that train.
I don't care, Lieutenant. You are the only one who can stop the train now. That's an order. Do you understand?
If we want to stand a chance of catching up with the Magic Express, we've got to lighten our load.
Magic Force, reveal the power within!
He's using my own weapons against me.
Show us how you dance, Mr. Cooper.
Good work, Ace.
Angel, open the door.
Let me help you with that.
Cosmo, you shouldn't. It's too dangerous.
Hey, I'll ask for your opinion when I need it, okay? Oh. Oh, man, my head. What happened to me?
Are you okay, Cosmo?
But Ace, dude, how did you...
I got in through the trap door that you use every night to sneak out to the dance club.
You knew?
Cooper!
Angel, access all of your operational functions.
Well, Ace.
Hey, what's going on with Angel anyway?
He Peach must have reinforced the virus. Get out of the way, Cosmo.
The only way we can get rid of the stupid virus, Ace, is to reboot Angel's original software, file by file.
Okay, I'll try and distract Angel while you look after the computer mainframe. Let's go.
Peach!
You're not going to get off so easily, Ace.
Not a second to lose.
So much perseverance. You guys are pathetic. Don't move, Lieutenant.
Stop the massacre before it's too late, Peach. You know darn well the Dobbs will never return the money.
Don't worry, I can stop this. The remote control. It must have gotten broken in the accident.
Come on, you stupid machine, please give me a break.
Why didn't he return the money? It's all his fault. His fault! I didn't want to take such drastic measures.
What's that, Mommy?
Happy to be back.
Angel, hit the brakes!
Whoa!
Look, Mommy! It's the magician!
Ace, you're alive!
And what about the money Dobbs has extorted?
We'll find a way to sort it out. You can count on me.
You should return the money.
No! No way! This money is mine!
Fine. You'll run the risk of being sent to jail.
Well, then do something about it. I have no intention of going to jail.
There's only one solution. We have to transfer the money from the fake invoices into another account. I can't believe this. The money's disappeared.
What do you mean, disappeared?
Bingamundo. 10 million Electro dollars for an association which helps put the unemployed back to work.
Good move, Cosmo. I'm sure that Peach would appreciate your kind gesture.
You can never fool the magician.
C.O.P.S, Central Organization of Police Specialists. Fighting crime in a future time. Protecting Empire City from Big Boss and his gang of crooks. It's crime fighting time. The case of the bogus justice machines. It was the most dangerous and diabolical plan the big boss ever had, to replace every policeman in Empire City with machines under his control. Here's how the caper came down.
Struggling during this investigation. This won't take long, madam. You have been found guilty of illegal parking. Sentence, 4 years in jail. A patrol wagon will arrive within 10 minutes to transport you to the nearest jail. Thank you, and have a nice day.
Yeah, with enough of these instant justice machines in operation, Empire City will be mine. Take us home, Squiggy.
I've just been informed that the City Council has chosen this precinct as the test site for instant justice.
Machines can hand out candy bars, but they sure can't give you justice.
Leave your opinions at the door, Mace, and this goes for all of you. Instant justice was approved by the City Council. It's the law. And our job is to see that the law is enforced. Dismissed.
It's crime fighting time.
Crime, jaywalking, verdict, guilty. Sentence, 5 years hard labor. Crime, littering, verdict, guilty. Sentence, 15 years hard labor. Crime, speeding, verdict, guilty. Sentence, life imprisonment.
Who says crime doesn't pay?
Shut up, you idiot. See you back at the hideout.
Remember to drive careful. You wouldn't want to get a speeding ticket.
The goal! It's too heavy for this ride!
Repeat, 1040. Officers Mace and Highway.
I'll take the high road! You take the low road!
Eat the coppers! I got this one, Highway. You nabbed misdemeanor.
Get off! You want us to crash?
You're nuts, lady. You're under arrest, misdemeanor. You have the right to remain silent.
I will take over now, officer.
I can handle it.
The new law says that I must handle it. Besides, you should have read her rights.
You didn't give me a chance.
Your excuse is not acceptable. Take off those handcuffs.
Okay. Fine. She's all yours. Crime fighting's not gonna be the same with these guys around.
What are the charges?
Armed robbery, discharging a firearm in a public place, resisting arrest, reckless driving, damage to public and private property, inciting a riot, and general mayhem.
This bid court hereby declares misdemeanor innocent of all charges.
Are you crazy? She's guilty, or my name's not Highway.
Release the prisoner at once.
What about the gold she stole?
Circumstantial evidence. Sorry for the inconvenience. Do you require transportation?
Why, yes, thank you. At least one cop behaves like a gentleman.
It's gotta be a scam.
Instant justice. What a joke.
You might be right, Mace. Mainframe pulled some stats that prove arrest rates are up on false arrests and non-serious crimes.
While crooks like Misdemeanor and Berserko commit crimes and are set free.
I think those instant justice machines have their wires crossed.
Yeah, and somebody wants it that way.
Mace, you and Barricade tail Misdemeanor and see what you can come up with. Barricade!
Yes, sir.
Keep an eye on Mace. I don't want him acting out of turn.
Understood, sir.
We've been sitting here all day, Barricade. Let's pack it up.
Just 1 more hour. I'm sure she'll be coming out soon.
That's what you said 4 hours ago. There she is.
Patience is a virtue, good buddy.
Don't lose her.
You want to drive?
Don't get too close.
Make up your mind.
Can't be too careful, you know.
True, but remember, this is only surveillance.
Congratulations, Councilman. Your instant justice machines work like a charm.
Don't thank me, just pay me. That's Joe Vargas. You know, the city councilman who spearheaded the drive for the instant justice machines.
Taking a payoff from Misdemeanor.
I say we show him our own version of instant justice.
We can't just waltz in there and bust him. We need more proof.
Do you have a better plan?
Bulletproof told me to keep an eye on you.
You want to keep an eye on me, huh? Then watch me read them their rights.
Okay, I'm with you. You'll need me to keep you out of trouble.
Ow!
Step aside.
Police officers! Hold it right there!
Hey, wait. Let me explain.
You can do your explaining to the judge. You're under arrest.
Correction. You are under arrest.
Hey!
Crime. Illegal trespassing. Verdict. Guilty. Sentence. Capture.
Well, got any bright ideas?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Prisoners are not permitted to talk.
Let's work this out. Cop to cop.
Silence, please. That's what not talking means.
I know you told me never to call you, but this is an emergency.
Ah, big deal. You caught a couple of trespassers.
Yeah, but they're cops.
Well, that's your problem, not mine. We can't afford to jeopardize the instant justice operation, say?
You gotta help me.
My suggestion? Lock them up. Yeah, where no one will ever find them.
You took the words out of my mouth, big boss.
The big boss?
You were expecting the Tooth Fairy?
Cops, think of the past. According to City Councilman Vargas, we and all the other flesh and blood police will soon be on the way out, thanks to the new instant justice machines.
Do you think Mace and Barricade have found anything?
Can't wait for their report. The fastest way to get answers is to start at the top. Bullseye, let's pay Councilman Vargas a visit.
Could I have a word with you, officer?
Prisoners are not permitted to talk.
Are you nuts?
The first rule of a good negotiator: create a bond with the enemy.
Silence.
You know, you remind me of a favorite toy I had when I was a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a kind of robot that could play different games.
That sounds like a Model 1159 Speedbot. A primitive toy, but a lot of fun. It was my favorite, too.
I can't believe I'm actually hearing this.
Get us out of here, Bullseye.
You get a chance to speak to Vargas?
He wasn't there. It seems Councilman Vargas spends most of his time at the Vetrocon warehouse.
Where to, sir? Vetrocon?
Yeah, you play your cards right, Vargas, and I'll make you a very rich man.
You can count on me, big boss. You heard him. Let's make me rich.
Go to whisper mode.
You got it, sir.
Let's see if we can hear what they're saying down there.
Dual surveillance mics on.
I want those 2 cops dealt with tonight.
2 cops?
Must be Mace and Barricade.
And they're in trouble.
Show me a thermograph of the warehouse. We'll pinpoint their exact location by their body heat.
Kinda makes you feel superhuman, you know? X-ray vision.
And if anything happens to us, think how bad you'll feel. You're too nice a machine to have that in your conscience.
We found them!
Put her down on the roof. All units, this is bulletproof. Request backup at Vetrocon.
Well, who wants to say it? It's crime fighting time!
Security is breached. What are our orders?
Arrest the intruders.
It's over, Vargas. You're under arrest. Call off your toys.
You'll never take me without a fight, cop.
Too late. You still have a choice.
If I let you go, I won't be deactivated.
I promise.
You seem like an honest cop. I know you'll keep your promise.
That machine is letting us go. This is some kind of fluke, right?
There are always non-violent alternatives to resolve conflict, Mace.
Let's find Vargas.
Circuits recommend surrender.
Shut up and let me think.
It's over, Vargas. Get ready for the slammer.
This is a self-destruct button. Stay back, I'm warning you.
Hold your fire! Hold your fire!
I'm not going to jail.
He's bluffing. Let's jump him.
Back off, Mace. Let's talk, Vargas.
I want immunity. I won't go to jail.
Forget it, pal. You're on a one-way trip to the slammer.
Quiet, Mace. Okay. Maybe we can talk to the district attorney.
I want a new identity, a new face, a new name.
You're asking for a lot, Vargas.
I can name names. Do we have a deal?
I'm not promising you freedom.
Grab him!
Mace! Vargas, there's no need to push that button. Even jail is better than that.
I don't know. All right, you win. I'm giving myself up.
Smart man, Vargas. Let's go take a look at that new paddy wagon you helped allocate tax money for.
You see? No violence.
Hey, didn't I keep telling you? There's always a non-violent way to resolve a conflict.
Yeah, especially with your best buddy.
Say, I think we really hit it off. Want to take in a movie? Want to play a game of chess?
A few adjustments and you might end up on the force after all.
City Councilman Joseph Vargas was arrested and sentenced to jail. All of the instant justice machines were deactivated with one exception. C.O.P.S. File 34752, the case of the bogus justice machines. Case closed. Cops, roll call. Highway, Mainframe, Long Arm, Bowser and Blitz, Sundown, Hardtop, Mirage, Bullseye, Mace, Barricade, and they call me Bulletproof. These are Empire City's most wanted crooks. Berserko, Rock Crusher, Misdemeanor, Turbo Two-Tone, Dr. Bad Vibes, Nightshade. Use caution in apprehending.
Cookie jar!
Baron Von Dash. Target acquired. Data theft weapon ready to fire.
Go, baby, go!
Major break, sir! An ARG aircraft has entered our sector! Sound battle stations, Miss Poundpenny!
All Target files downloaded. Data theft complete.
And bingo was its name-o!
No, they didn't. What is it, Slam McJackson? We've been hacked, sir. Our super hush-hush files have been jacked.
Get me Chuck Ramsey.
Parachutes are for girls.
Surrender, Ramsey. You don't even have a gun.
Ah, who needs a gun? Well, I got the whole gun show right here. Mwah, mwah. Boom! Boom! Shakalaka! Bada boom!
Come on!
Access denied. Stolen shush files are still being decoded.
Ugh, this is worse than waiting for toast. Agent Mother! So, how are things at ARG headquarters?
Not so good, Von Dash. I'm going over your performance review. Did you know that none of your schemes were successful last year?
What about my shrink ray? I shrank an armored truck.
You shrank the money in it, too. And that ray was expensive. Need I remind you what ARG stands for?
ARGH, the Association of Reprehensibly Greedy Hoodlums.
Nice. But you seem incapable of showing you are any of those things.
Oh, check my outfit. I'm so hoodlum.
I'm afraid I have to report your lack of success to the boss.
No! Feed me to his mutant badgers. Look, I've had bad luck. Every time I get close to achieving something, Chuck Ramsey messes me up.
Ramsey has been a thorn in the side of ARG for years.
And now I have the key to his defeat. I hacked the Shush mainframe and stole all their super hush-hush files.
The super hush-hush files? About Ramsey?
I have every file about Ramsey's life, even some he tried to erase. Once I decode them, every secret he has will be mine.
Von Dash, you may have actually succeeded at something. Why don't you bring those files directly to me?
Oh, this is gonna be so sweet! Soon I'll be standing over a defeated Ramsey and I'll be all, "You've been Von Dashed, punk!" Oh, hi, Chuck. Chuck!
Hey, Clementine.
Nobody's called me that since high school. Give me back my memory card!
Wait for it. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I got rock. What the hell? What is that? Like half scissors or something?
No, it's dynamite. That's the fuse. Use the dynamite!
Trash that cheater! No, Chuck. Not the... Self-destruct button!
Happy landings, Clementine. Brakes and Murtaugh, I'm late! People, this is an emergency. I am commandeering this vehicle. I want you to remain calm. I am an action hero.
What is it, terrorist? Bank robbery?
Worse. I'm late picking up my kids from school. That was not very cooperative, you know!
Hey, Chartreuse. Hi, Courtney. Hi, other Courtney. Oh, hi. What's your name again? Liz. Liz Ramsey.
But you can call her Lizard.
You're so funny, troll. So, anyway, Char, your car is sick cool. Yeah, my dad just bought it for me. You do have your license, right? Sure. Only the losers of Loserville don't have their licenses yet.
Hey, kiddos! Your limo has arrived.
Enjoy your ride back to Loserville.
Sorry, kids. The forces of ARG never take my schedule into consideration.
That's all the more reason for me to get my driver's license.
Honey, we've talked about this. You said some words, I said no.
I could pick us up when you're too busy saving the world or whatever.
You want transportation? How would you feel about a pony? Oh, maybe a moped. A moped pony, huh?
I'm not 7. Zip it, Mick. It's Mom! You know, she promised to teach me how to drive.
Of course she did.
Hi, Mom! Putting you on speaker.
Hey, guys. How are you?
Hi, Mom. Still coming this weekend?
I'm gonna try my best, Mickey, but I have to fly overseas. I'll call you later, okay? Love you.
Love you too.
You know, I can do stuff, like maybe a little practice driving.
Oh, stupid self-destruct button. Mental note. Hide self-destruct button.
Von Dash, where are those files? Is something burning back there?
Just giving the Sky Shark a little tune-up. Now, about the files.
Don't bother delivering them. I'm on my way to get them.
No! I mean, go! As in, oh, yes! It'll be great to see you. Soon?
Very soon.
I need a plan. Plan is forming. I can see it. Get card back! Okay, I got a good plan. Now, I must have minions. Lots of them. Here comes the cavalry!
Slow down, Liz! Oh, you're going to kill somebody!
Dad, there's nobody around, and I'm only going 5 miles an hour.
Oh, sure, but speed can be a deceptive mistress. Just when you think you have her under control and everything's fine, whammo! Red asphalt!
I'm fine, Dad. Relax.
I am relaxed! Can you tell?
Mick, why don't you show Dad what you're working on back there?
It's a universal data interface.
So it doesn't blow up or anything? Son, you never know when you might need to blow something up. Ah! Look out! Oh! What if that cart was full of babies? Or explosives? Or babies with explosives? Never let yourself be distracted while driving, okay? All right. Well, I think that's enough for today.
But Dad, we just started.
We did? I smell arg.
Hey, it's Uncle Von Dash.
Yo, Mick. Sup, Liz?
Dad is teaching me how to drive.
Your Pops and I had driver's training together back in the day. That was before he'd do whack stuff like blow up my airship and steal my memory card, yo.
You mean this? Look! A thing!
A thing? Where? Get him!
Dad, this is a one-way street!
Honey, don't bother avoiding a crash. Just floor it. They'll get out of your way, believe me.
Okay. Yeah, I can do this!
Liz, keep up with the flow of traffic!
This van is too slow!
Huh? Where'd that button come from?
I made some modifications to the van, but they're not finished.
Not bad, nerd turd.
Ooh, sounds like company. Dad's going to work, Mick. I need you to keep this safe.
Stop it! Those things are expensive!
Really, Von Dash? A paralyzer dart in the back? Well, one dart won't. Oh, that is.
Dad, I can't see!
What? Your dad said you must learn to drive with limited visibility. Let's pretend he's a big bug.
Don't forget the signal.
Sorry.
Dad's in trouble, Liz. Push that little black button on your lap.
This one?
No, not that one. You're gonna want to hang on to something.
Happy landings, Chucky boy!
Dad, you said to keep it safe. In the hacker age, that means making a backup copy. I got it right here. It's safe.
I guess I get to drive home.
Hey, who's been sitting in my...
The files. Where are they?
They're right here on this card, which I have had in my possession the entire day, thank you. I'm sure you're eager to see the secret data on Shush and Agent Ramsey.
Ha, you've been McVirused. All your data now belong to me.
Okay. I lost the card briefly to Ramsey. His kid must have wiped the data on it.
Not before he made a copy.
Which means I can get it back!
You stay here and do something useful, like keep out of my way. I will retrieve it.
Thanks, sweetie.
Thanks for practicing with me.
You have reached Shush, also known as Super Hush Hush High Octane Heroics and Haberdashery. Oh, hi, Chuck. Poundpenny, get me the Major.
Ramsey, you recover the files?
Yes, sir. I have them right here in my home.
That makes you a target. I'll be over with backup on the double.
Roger, Major. Over and out.
The information must be top secret. My PDA is working overtime to decode these files. Weird. Someone tried to erase this one.
It looks like a picture of someone.
Kids, there might be secret info on there you shouldn't see.
Hello? Anybody home?
Mom, you're here!
You came after all.
Agent Mother! I mean, Angela! What are you doing here?
I just couldn't stay away, Chuck.
Hey, the file decode is done. Mom?
It's you? You work for ARC?
I can't believe Mom works for ARG.
Whoa, guys, in this economy, job's a job.
Well, I want an explanation.
I want the truth.
I met your mother about 16 years ago. I was in Las Vegas. It was my first assignment for Shush. My mission was to recover some stolen advanced technology. So this is a cell phone. Everybody already has a phone in their house.
ARG had given me the same mission, and that's how I met your father.
Oh yeah, it was love at first sight.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was love.
Your mom played hard to get, but I was irresistible to her.
You were actually hard to get away from.
Anyway, your mom ended up in trouble, and I ended up saving her.
I remember someone saving someone.
You weren't complaining.
We jumped into romance and fell into love.
And the next thing I knew, we were married. But we had to be careful to hide we were together, you know, from shush and arg.
If they found out, they would terminate our employment.
And by terminate, she means, you know,
Yeah, Dad, we get it.
Look, kids, part of the reason I came over today was to tell you something really important.
Uh-oh, we've got company!
What better way to impress the big boss than by saving Agent Mother and recovering those files? Ninjoids, attack!
You didn't knock.
Von Dash will expect me to retrieve your device, Mick. You better give it to me.
Wait, but just a minute here. There's a lot of stolen shush secrets on there.
Okay, just make sure our secret stays safe.
Right you are. I'll keep him busy. Go out the front door.
Oh!
It's Agent Mother! Blast her! Let him have it!
No mercy!
Looks like the boys from the office made it here.
Mom, what were you gonna tell us before?
You said it was important.
I plan to move back to town to be near you two. You are the most important thing in my life, and I want to be part of your lives every day. Would you like that?
Absolutely.
Of course, Mom.
Von Dash is after what's on this, right? I think I can rig it to go critical, EMP style.
Yeah. You mean like a bomb?
Exactly. It'll fry the files in every electrical system around.
Oh, yes! Son, you'll be an action hero yet.
Okay, but how will I get out?
Let's make Von Dash go fish. You two have to be the bait, though.
Just like old times, Chuck.
Making it up as we go. You guys ready?
Ramsey!
Oh, I thought we were holding back.
I am holding back.
Ramsey's in trouble. Charge!
Almost.
This kind of reminds me of Vegas.
Me too. Call you later, kids! We have the files. Let's go!
Oh, yeah! Von Dash does it again! What's that beeping? Oh, man!
Ramsey, our hush-hush files. Not to worry, sir. They were destroyed, thanks to my son, Mick.
Nice work, son.
Yeah, you're all right, kid.
Files not found.
Ah, they were wiped by that EMP blast. That Ramsey kid is good. We ought to recruit him.
Maybe. Now that I'm moving to town to monitor you directly, I'm confident that we'll get another shot at Ramsey.
Yeah, that would be... what? Huh? We? Oh, no! You're coming here? Where's my inhaler?
I've told you, you want to turn into the skid.
They grow up so fast.
They sure do. Do you know how dangerous this is, Angela? How are we gonna make this work?
I don't know, Chuck, but I really want to try. For them.
Yeah, they are a handful. Well, I guess I could use a partner.
Partners.
I know I wasn't perfect, so I will accept a B.
Oh, I can't believe that instructor failed you!
Honey, you were spectacular.
Thanks, Mom and Dad. I guess I just need more practice.
Ooh, good idea. And I think your mom wants to have a turn, right, honey?
She does.